This is another version of the preview. We are about a month out until I start doing this for the post-game reports. So therefore, we are about a month out. So we're now into November, one of the hardest months of any month for any college football program. For Oklahoma, it's another one. 4 weeks, 4 tests. The first of them, pretty easy, considering that it's in Norman. But after this, it gets a lot more tough. The first of them will be against the Iowa State Cyclones. The Cyclones that went 2-10 last year, 0-9 in conference play. Preview of the Iowa State Cyclones coming up next. Don't go away. Welcome back to the preview show. Here on Boomer Sooner 1982. As always, my name is Harry James Taylor, and we will now break down the Iowa State Cyclones. As we've already talked about, their 2014 record matched a 2-10 overall record, including an 0-9 finish in Big 12 play, and their head coach is Paul Rhodes. Paul Rhodes has a returning team around him that, like we said, went 2-10, 0-9 in the league play, but does bring back a pretty heady quarterback in number 12, Sam B. Richardson, who last year in the new offense under Mangino passed for 2,669 yards in the air to match 18 touchdowns and 9 interceptions last year for the Cyclones. But as we all know, in the heavy spread, even that Mangino runs, heck, even with what they run in Washington State with Leach, running the ball is pretty important too. And running the ball will be Sam B. Richardson. Last year, rushing-wise, ran for 421 yards and 3 touches in the season. The leading rusher behind him was number 6, Tyler Brown, who ran for $109 and 0 touchdowns last year for the Cyclones returning players. Receivers, Quentin Bundridge is not in on this list. Bundridge last year did not participate after in the first game going out with a knee injury. He's back this year. Helping Bundridge receiving also will be number 8, Vieiro Montgomery, and number 5, Alan Lazard. Number 8, Vieiro Montgomery, first of all, he had 44 receptions last year to go with 605 yards. Did have 2 touchdowns last year for the Cyclones, while Alan Lazard, 45 receptions, 593 yards, and 3 touchdowns last year for the Cyclones. Of course, one player not involved in that, as we already talked about, Quentin Bundridge. Bundridge last year, as we already talked about, went out about the first, maybe the second game, and did not return because of the injury. even going 2-10, 0-9 in the league play, Paul Rhodes still loves the way that his guys play defense. He even said that's how we beat Oklahoma State a few years back. That's how they beat Texas. That's how they beat Nebraska a few years back when Nebraska was still in this league and doing big things. That's how they pulled the upsets, is because of their defense. And a big part of that defense will be number 23, Kamari Cotton Moya. Moya, as a true freshman last year, played number 23. And number 34, Nigel Tribune, will also be in on the defense. First of all, last year, the true freshman, now sophomore, Kamari Cotton Moya, number 23, had 55 total tackles last year. Zero fumble recoveries or fumbles forced. Did have an interception last year for Iowa State. While number 34, Nigel Tribune, had 49 tackles. Again, he had 0 fumbles recovered or 0 fumbles forced. Did have, though, 3 interceptions last year for the Sykes. Their head coach is Paul Rhodes. Paul played at Missouri Western from 1985 to 1988. He has been the head coach at Iowa State since 2009, going for a 29-46 record, 387 winning percentage, post-season record 1-2, 333 overall in bowl records. Divisional or conference championships, doesn't have any as far as the head coach. Best game last year, non-conference, conference game, bowl game. Didn't make a bowl game last year, but non-conference they did beat Toledo, who beat Arkansas State in the GoDaddy.com Bowl, 63-44. Toledo went 9-4 last year. Toledo also tied Northern Illinois with a 7-1 record in the MAC West Divisional Series. Division. So now Oklahoma will prepare for probably their toughest road test since Tennessee this year. Baylor in Waco. That's going to be a night game. Art Briles going for a 4-peat. That preview will be coming up next weekend right here. Boomer Sooner 1982. So be sure to keep it on tap for that. Till then, my name's Harry James Taylor. Thanks for watching. See y'all for the Baylor preview. Follow me on Facebook or find me on Facebook or follow me on Twitter if you're not already doing so. Love following new Sooner fans, finding new Sooner fans out there. Facebook, you can find me, Harry James Taylor. Or if you want to do the tweet part, it's not that hard either. @SoonerFanOK. Just type in @SoonerFanOK. You'll find me. I'm also @SoonerFanOK, same as my Twitter name, on Periscope. And I scope back and forth. And I might be doing some of that from our Sooner Caravan coming up this Tuesday night from the Chevy Event Center here in Oklahoma City. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for the Iowa State version of the preview. Baylor coming up next weekend. We're only a month away, people. You better get ready, you better get hyped, and you better be ready to have some fun. It's going to be a fun year, guys. Thanks for watching, and as always, Boomer Sooner, everybody. Take care. I'm out.